I think of telecommuting as an arrangement with an employer where you have an understanding that you can work from home a day a week, 2 days a week, 3 days a week,
right,
as opposed to people doing things outside of the typical workplace, the office or the factory. But typically, you know, when we're talking about these kind of issues, it's people that are working not in sort of blue-collar jobs, but in service kind of industries. And people are working on aeroplanes, they're working in airports, they're working on a train, they're working sometimes texting in a car,
but
actually, which is a liability for employers,
well, of course,
by the way.
It is, although they're getting more hours that way out of their employees. That's another issue. But Marissa Mayer for Yahoo and Best Buy, they weren't saying, well, people can work at home 1 or 2 or 3 days a week. Basically, I think if I understood them, Anthony, we want them here 95, 100% of the time. And it seems like there's some equivocation here between, you know, the person who telecommutes 5 days a week is at home 5 days a week, monitored from afar from their supervisor, versus someone who spends a day or two.
Well, they weren't saying at night you can't go into your computer and link in and talk to your manager or talk to another employee and do some work on a project. That's not what they're talking about. They're talking about as a regular concept in the work week. We want you at work in the building, working alongside other people, collaborating, creating, and doing something that we believe requires that human interaction.
And that's